Alright, welcome to part 2 of becoming a pet sitter with Rover. So in this video I'm just picking up where I left off. This may be a 3-parter. We'll see since I have only 15 minutes max per recording. So let's just continue on. So next would be adding your pets information. So if you have any pets, it asks, do you have pets? You would click yes or no. Let's just say yes and click save. So then it would take you on to the next thing. It's asking for information about your pets. So if you do have pets, you would just click add pet. If you don't, you would click you don't have any. So let's just say we're going to add a pet, just to show what that looks like, what all you would have to fill out. So you would upload a photo, pet details, just provide a description based off of what they're requesting for. So what type of pet, cat or dog, their name, weight, etc. And you just fill in all that information, the breed, additional details, if they're microchipped or not, if they're spayed or neutered, house trained, are they friendly with children, are they friendly with other cats or dogs, adoption date, about your pet. So you would just add a description of your pet, like any behaviors, their personality, things like that. Care information. So this is what I was talking about in the previous video, where let's just say you get a booking request. You would be able to go on your sitter's profile or their pet's profile information, and you would be able to see about the pet. So under their care information, so their potty breaks. So the sitter would set this information up. So every hour, every 2 hours. Usually some sitters, they will add that information in the description box, stating that their dog, for example, needs to have potty breaks every 2 to 3 hours, for example. And so they can also customize that energy level, feeding schedule. Once again, usually sitters would add that information in the description box for their pet. Can be left alone. So this is how long can your pet be left alone. You can customize it if it's a longer amount of time. So same for your client. This is just an example, but you would be able to see all of that information, usually if they have it filled out. Medication, so if there's any medicines that your pet takes, and also, for example, your client, once again, your client's pet, usually if they have medication that they need, they would have it shown on the pet's profile. Some sitters, like I said, they will have it here in the description box. And anything else that a sitter should know, you will add that information here. So like that could be behavioral, I guess I would say behavioral issues, anything like that. So like add instructions for walking, feeding, or other type of care. Health information, that would be their vet info, pet insurance provider, and then photo gallery. So you could take pictures and add pictures of you and your pets, or just your pet itself. And so once you have all of this information filled out, you would just click save pet, and so it would take you on to the next thing. Alright, so now going back to the home page, I will go back and check this out. I'm just not seeing that. But kind of probably towards the end, I'll go back and see what this is about. Okay. So once that is completed, that is all the information that they require for creating your profile. So request testimonials. Use references to build trust with new potential clients. So this is basically references. So ask at least one family member, friend, or a former client to write about your pet experience and highlight why you'd be a great sitter. We'll send them an email on your behalf. The more testimonials, the better. So I believe this is optional because I know when I first signed up with Rover, I didn't have to fill all of this out. But since then, that was 2 years ago. So since then, Rover has updated a lot of different things. So basically, it gives you the instructions here. And if you want, you would just fill out the email address information and you would just send requests to family members, friends, or a former client. So I'm just going to go back. Okay. Take the safety quiz. So this is just safety tips for pet sitters. And you just read through that and you would just click get started and it would just take you on to whatever it's providing for you. So that's the quiz, which I did take the quiz as well. So Rover still has that. Final details, background check, and review fee. So this is the final. These are the final steps. Profile review fee of $49. Authorize a background check and submit your profile. And so this is where you would fill out your credit or debit card information, address information. You would save that card for them to withdraw that payment. And so once that's done, they will email you about your background check. And so pretty much that's all that information for there, and you would submit all of that information. So you would click submit button. And so for that part, that's that. So now I'm going to go over to my profile very quickly, just as an example to show how it's set up. I'm going to go to dashboard. Let's see. I don't know why it does that. It had me logged into my actual account. This is just an example. Chef's Cafe, this is just an example I use, but I'm not sure why it has me, it switches like that. So let me try something. So I'm just going to have to go back and log into my actual account. So I'm going to log out of this. Okay, so this is my actual profile. I'm going to go to dashboard. Okay, so here I am. So this is my profile, as you can see. So I have my profile picture. These are my messages. I'm going to get into payments in just a few, hopefully in this video. If not, it'll be in part 3 where I get into the payment information. Let's see. So this is my calendar. So this is definitely important. So this just shows people who are looking for pet sitters. Usually people who are local, Rover will recommend. So it says confirm your availability to highlight your profile in search results. So when people are searching for a specific service, like a specific need while they're away, whether it's boarding or house sitting, it's important to have your calendar updated to show pet parents whether or not you are available. And so you would definitely need to confirm your availability. Usually it shows for the next 2 weeks. So as you can see here, I am confirmed that I'm available for the next to upcoming weeks. Let's see. So this here is for promoting your business. So every Rover sitter has a promo code. This is my promo code, and also a profile link. So I could copy and paste that. I can clip it and I can share it, or I could just share profile and it would gather the link, it would gather my promo code, and whoever I desire to share it with, I can send it to them and they would receive this information. So for example, if you are a first time user, if you're a pet parent and you're a first time user with Rover, me as a sitter, anyone who comes to me and they are a new member, they're a pet parent but they're a new member with Rover, I would be able to inform them, hey, you would be able to get 10% off of your first booking with me, and they would just apply my promo code and they would get 10% off of their first booking with me. So that's that information. You can refer a sitter and get $50 and all of that detail. You can just click through that and just navigate through that. You can invite a friend. Me right now, I don't have any pets. I would love pets because I'm a pet person. One day, I'm staying optimistic about it, but one day I will definitely have my own pets, and you will see them here. These are just resources, like articles, advice, things like that. You can go through that, read up on it, take notes, whatever. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the pay. So right here is my wallet. So right now I don't have any upcoming earnings. There are no processing payments. With Rover, it does take 2 days for your payout to deposit into your account. So for each booking, after 2 days, so at the end of the booking, 2 days after that, your money would deposit into your account. And so all of that would show here what's upcoming, what's processing. And so for me, if I wanted to add a promo code, so once I get pets and if I ever need a pet sitter here on Rover, I would be able to reach out to someone who I feel like is meeting that need, and I can ask them, hey, do you have a promo code, or if they offer that to me. But since I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. I'm a sitter, but if I sign up to become a pet parent, I'm not sure how that works. So that's probably for another video. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works since I am a pet sitter with Rover. But if I have to go and create an account, like a separate account, like as a pet parent is what I'm trying to say. But I would apply a promo code there. So for payment, so you can manage your payment method, debit card, credit card, however. I would say debit card, checking account, add or modify a payment, so you can go in and change. So if you need to change cards, account number, routing number, view payments and promo codes, and all of that good stuff. So these are past bookings, and this is the money I've earned, for example. So you would be able to see all of that: pending earnings, withdrawals, payments, payment issues, and other. So for taxes with Rover, they have extended it for a year. So if you make, I believe it's 2,000 or more in earnings, then you will have to file taxes. You would receive a tax form for that, and you would file taxes for that. But yeah, you can research up on that information and look into it for taxes. But last I known, Rover did extend it for a year to where if you earn 2,000 or more, then you would receive the form and you would file those taxes. So now I'm going to go to profile. and view profile.